Good morning, it's 8:30. Welcome to a new day of Backyard Farm. I'm down at the agricultural shop just loading on some new bags of chicken feed which I've purchased. So we've got 10 bags and that should be enough. Of course I have bought some chickens. We've got 3 of them back at the farm and a cockerel. They cost £50 each, so that's not a bad price. So we'll take the chicken feed back to the farm. They'll be fine in there. I have secured them, so they shouldn't roll around in the back of the van too much. So yeah, we've got 2 brown chickens, 1 black chicken and a cockerel. So I'm hoping not only will we produce eggs, but also reproduce chickens and sell the poultry. So yeah, they're hungry, they need to eat. So I've got plenty of chicken feed. Here we are back at the farm. Time to feed the chickens. They seem quite happy there in their little coop area. Right, doors are open. Okay, I need to get all of these out the back of the van. I'll probably stack them up around here somewhere. But yeah, these are our chickens. Okay, I've just finished unloading the last bag. So I'm going to fill up their trough. There we go. Looks like they're going to need quite a few bags, but it should last them quite a while. About 6 days or so, at least. Yeah, they're getting quite hungry, so it's about time I fed them. Probably one more. That'll do. That'll keep them happy, and they got enough water. Hello. I don't think I'll give them names. They're just my chickens and the cockerel. No doubt the cockerel will be making his little roostering noise every morning. Right, what's next on the list? Well, I'd like to go into the house and go on the internet, pay off another £5,000 off to the bank loan. That'll reduce it to 140,000. Hello chickens. Yeah, they seem quite happy here. Free range. Now as for the cones, as you can see I've laid them out here just temporarily, just to make a little parking bay for me, so I can see how far back to the house I am. So basically, as soon as the cone comes parallel to my front wheel, if I stop, there we go, turn the lights off. Where is it? There it is. Now have a look at this. That's right up against the house, but a good 6 inches away. So not too bad. Okay, £5,000 done. So we've got 10,000 left. Not bad. And only £140,000 left to pay. So my first or second job to do today. Basically there's a guy that's moved in just here, and he moved in last night. He's got a load of suitcases at the sawmill, I think it is, which is just down the road, and he's paying me to go and pick them up and bring them back to the house. So I'll attach the multi-purpose tool to the tractor and do that transporting job. Hopefully he should pay a few £100. That seems to be the going rate round here. Right, okay, let's pick this tool up. Being only a 2-wheel drive tractor, this tractor does tend to wheel spin and slip a little bit more than the last one, but it's okay, we just need to go a bit more steadier. Now I have noticed the spotlights don't work on this anymore. I don't know why that is. They've packed up, but never mind, it's not a problem. But now that we've got a front loader tractor, I can probably look at selling this multi-purpose tool and buying a pallet fork attachment for the front loader anyway. So I'm not too fussed about whether it works or not. I'll still get a couple of £100 for it, and it's just one less thing to have around the farm. Right, I'll close the gate seeing as I'm going down the road. I'm a bit worried about the black soot coming out the top of the exhaust pipe on this tractor, and the sort of rattly old sounding engine, but you know, it was very cheap. £10,000 is not a bad price for a tractor, so I can't complain. It's got plenty of diesel, and I've booked it in for a service at the dealership every few weeks, so it should be well maintained. Relatively low maintenance for a tractor, I think. Right, here we are at the sawmill, so we need to turn right here, and this is a little slip road into the sawmill area. They sell lots of things here. They sell slurry, manure, wood, all sorts of things really. So this is the best place apparently, according to Mr. South, where to buy all your slurry and manure, but I don't think we'll be buying any just yet, because of course I haven't got a manure spreader or a slurry tanker. Right, I need to go and speak to somebody, otherwise they'll report the items as stolen. Where am I going? Must be in here. Right, I've okayed it with them, so I can take these items back to Malwa Manor, give them to the owner, and hopefully he'll pay us, so that'll be good. Okay, just turn this around. I'll need to line it up with a pallet, and that's it, I've got the forks lowered. That should be about right, I think. Okay, I need to get the angle right. I have noticed on this Fiat tractor the visibility from the back is a lot better. I'm quite happy with the view down there. Yeah, that looks about okay. Perfect. I've got a 550 kilogram weight on the front of this tractor as well, so it's quite stable, even more so than the other tractor, but of course it's got less drive axles and so on the front anyway, so it does need the extra weight. Here we are back at the farm, so I'll pull into the neighbour's driveway here. There we are, hopefully they won't mind. Their car isn't here, so they're obviously out to work or something. And I'll reverse up to this little loading bay, and then I'll knock on the door and let them know their items have arrived, and they should pay us. So that's another job done. See at the top right, transporting completed. See, wheel slip. Yeah, it's a bit worrying, but I suppose that's the downfall of having a two-wheel drive tractor. Be interesting to see how it copes on the mud in the fields, but we haven't really got any fields at the moment, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. Right, let's knock on the door, tell the owner that his luggage has arrived. There we go, he's paid us £895. Not bad. So we're back up to just over £11,000. So we've always got a way of making money. See, I aim to pay another £5,000 to the bank loan tomorrow. But we've finished with the multi-purpose tool, so I'll pop it back. And Mr. South hasn't got any work for us at the moment. He might do later, but right now he doesn't, so that's good. It's nearly 9 o'clock, so I'm going to finally start mowing our grass, because it's now dry from yesterday's horrendous weather. So yeah, let's make some silage bales. I love the way that rocks on the floor when you lower it off. Very comical. Right, as I say, we've got a 550 kg weight on the front, so shouldn't be any problem picking this mower up. I just hope it's got the power to run it, but we'll see. It should do. It's not too much less horsepower than the last tractor. It's just the fact that the drive shaft isn't as powerful because there's only the rear wheels in motion, but never mind. Right, this is a good place to start. I'll just reverse it into the hedge a little bit. Look at that, operating nicely. Right, I'll see you in a minute. There we go. To cut the grass, create rows and create bales, that took me about 15 minutes. I mean, it's not a very big patch of grass, but we've got 2 bales out of it, so that's pretty impressive really. And if they're selling for about, I don't know, £2,000 each, that's not a bad profit. Not bad at all. And of course in the future, when we've got enough money, we'll buy a big field and then we'll have a lot of money, which shouldn't be too far away. So now all that's left to do is to wrap the bales so they can ferment into silage, and I'm gonna use the front loader to put the bales in a shelter in front of me. So I need to switch over to the bale wrapper and we can finally see this piece of equipment in action. And I must say, it looks pretty nice. There we go, it's unfolded. So now the trick is to get the arm in line with the bale, and it should automatically pick it up. There we go, that's got it, and it will start wrapping it in the black foil that we've got. Nice. Okay, now I need to line up with the other bale, so let me just spin this round. There we go. It's finished wrapping this one, so I can lower it, drop that one off, ready for pickup. Look at that, our first silage bale. Right, we'll do the same with this one. It's quite hypnotic watching that. It's quite a good thing to watch. Look at that, £8,500 worth of equipment. Lovely. Okay, finished. I'm quite impressed with that. So we've now got 2 silage bales, or at least they will be silage once they've fermented. They'll be worth quite a bit of money. Right, I'll put the wrapper back. There we go, just squeeze it in next to the baler. Lovely. Okay, so yeah, a couple of days or so I'll take the bales to Mr. South and he can buy them off us, and that will go towards something else we need to buy. Probably a fertiliser spreader. Okay, I've attached that, so that telegraph pole is always in the way. I wish I could get rid of it, but I'm not allowed. It belongs to the council. Right, I've never used these on here before, so it will be interesting to see how good they are. I know some tractors have better ones than others, but we'll see. That's lined up properly. I think that's the right angle. Seems okay so far. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's slipped off the spikes. Not good. Oh dear, look at that. What a predicament. I'm gonna have to lower that and try again. Come on. Whoa, I've lifted the whole front of the tractor up. Oh, I'm making a right pig's ear of this. Right, let's try again. Try that. There we go, that's on. Now stay there. I'm watching it gingerly. I think there's too much weight on the front of the tractor because the rear wheels are slipping a bit. And of course they're the only ones with drive, so I need the rear wheels to be on the ground. So I think next time I do this in the future, it's not too bad at the moment with the bales, but if I start lifting things a bit more heavy, I'm gonna need something on the back to counterbalance it. Hello chickens. Well, they seem happy with their food and their new home. Right, let's see if I have better luck with this one. I hope so. Right, it's on. Baling is just something that... Whoa! Okay, it slipped off again. Yeah, as I was going to say, baling is something you don't get used to very easily. Oh, it fell off. At least it didn't squash the chickens. Right, I'll try and stand it up again if I can. Look at that. Perfect. I couldn't have done that better if I'd tried. Right, I'll put you next to the other one. And they can stay there until I'm ready to sell them. You never know, I might go round the rest of the grass here, and I think there's a little bit more beyond the trees behind us, which I can probably get more bales from. Probably another one or two actually, but I'm not in a rush. I just wanted to test the machinery, and overall I'm quite impressed. I think it was a decent investment. But the main point is we have some more produce to sell, so that's good. And the chickens will start laying eggs soon, so that'll be more that we can sell. Yeah, they look good. Hello chickens. Right, I'll park the tractor up as I finish with it for now, and I'll go in the house and we'll see if Mr. South is ready for us to do anything for him, or if I can find any local contracts in the area. Hopefully we can. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Well, it's midday. I've had my lunch, waited a couple of hours, not heard anything from Mr. South, so he clearly doesn't need us today. So we have... Oh, I've left the beacon on. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I thought the battery had run down then. Okay. So, yeah, we have worked our grass. We've managed to get 2 silage bales out of it today, so that's not bad. So all of this area that we own has been worked. However, we also own a bit more grass up here, so I think I'm going to take this opportunity to see if I can get as many silage bales as I can, because I did think that maybe Mr. South would need us around 12 o'clock, but he clearly doesn't, so that's fine. We'll have to see what he needs doing later on. Now, we own all of this grass, so this clearing here, we could probably generate another 1 or 2 silage bales at least, so we may as well crack on and do that. So I'll do that now, and I'll see you when I've finished. There you go, we've increased our silage bales to 4, so it's a good job we did that really. Now you did notice that the wheels were slipping a bit, but that's the downside of having a 2-wheel drive tractor, but I think it coped quite well. So we now have 4 silage bales. Hello chickens. Yeah, you still got loads of food. No eggs yet though. Give them time, give them time. So yes, 4 silage bales. That should be worth quite a bit of money in the future. I'll let them ferment for a few days and then I'll sell them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers for watching. See you soon.